welcome to the Scoreboard Show. I'm VJ Brown, joined by Killeen head coach Josh Sadler.
Hey,
you all right?
VJ.
I'm doing good.
Doing great, man.
All right, thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. And so Roderick Norman is a dangerous when he gets out and scrambles or anything like that.
Yeah, he's done a great job this year with his legs. I mean, and that adds an element that defenses don't necessarily prepare for. They can prepare for the pass, they can prepare for the run, but when the quarterback gets out of the pocket, that's hard to prepare for. And our receivers do a good job of finding open spaces when he gets out of the pocket. So we've been able to capitalize on some situations where, you know, the scramble drill has really benefited us. You know, and Rod's done a great job of keeping his eyes downfield and making sure that he takes care of our offense in those situations.
Yes, sir. I mean, Roderick's always been like that, even when in middle school until after school too. Yes, he's always been like that.
He's done a great job this year. You know, our offensive line's done a great job. And like I said, those receivers finding, you know, little voids in the defense. You know, we work hard on that scramble drill, and he does a great job with that.
Yes, sir. Sean Payton has been tasked with blanketing some of the best wide receivers in the state.
Yes, sir, and it's a tough task, and I'm so proud of him. I'm so proud of all our DBs. You know, I mean, the Westco kid from Midlothian is one heck of a receiver. The people that I talk to in the college level, you know, they talk highly about him. And then of course Micah Hudson at Lake Belton. I mean, he's a superstar, and you know that's a tough task. It's going to be, you know, put on somebody. And Sean's done a great job this year. All four of our DBs have done a great job this year because again, when motion happens and things like that, you know, we have to pass it off sometimes, and they've done a good job in those situations. So I'm proud of all of them. I mean, the big thing for me is that all of them are continuing to fight. They may get beat one time, but we got to have a short memory, and all those guys have done a great job with that. And you know, just to get back up and knock the dust off and get right back in their face again and say, here we go. That's a beautiful thing. It's a great mindset, and I'm glad our kids are developing that mindset at Killeen High School.
Yes, sir. That's really great, actually. Who have been some of the guys that might not get the press, but are leaders on the sidelines and in the locker room?
Well, you know, on the defensive side, I'm really proud of Sammy Hernandez. You know, he's done a great job. He's just a vocal leader. He's a leader in the weight room. He's a leader in the locker room. He gets our defense going. He's the big cog in the middle, so to speak, you know, that balls everything up. He may not get as many tackles as everybody, but the reason our linebackers are able to get those tackles is because of what he does inside, making sure that he takes on two blockers at a time. You know, really proud on the offensive side of our offensive line. You know, those guys don't get a whole lot of press. And for, you know, for DeAndre, for Marco, for Max, for Jonah, and those guys, they've done a great job. And I can't say enough about them. And I can't forget Torrey Gaden. He's done a great job as well at the center position. But you know, those guys don't get the press.
They don't.
They don't get the publicity. You know, it's always the skill kids. So I'm proud of our offensive defensive line. They've done a great job all year long. And, you know, if they'll continue to work hard, continue to get better, you know, then it opens up all that stuff for those skill guys. The more time that the offensive line gives Rod, the more people we can find down the field wide open, and vice versa defensively. If we take on those offensive linemen really well with our defensive line, our linebackers and safeties can run hard. So I'm very proud of those guys. They've done a great job this year, and hope that we continue to get better one day at a time.
Yes, sir. I'm glad that you give a lot of attention and focus onto them too.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
And so tonight you have Ellison in a crosstown showdown.
Good football team. You know, Coach Servance does a great job with his kids. And we just got to go out and play good football. And I tell the kids every week, it's not about who's on the other sideline. I don't want them to get amped up with the crosstown rivalry. I just want them to focus on themselves. I want them to focus on Killeen High School, the Kangaroos, and how we perform and how we play. Because if we go out and do what we're supposed to do, everything else will take care of itself. You know, so the big focus for us this week is be 1-0. And then take care of ourselves. You know, if we do the little things that we know we're supposed to do and we execute to a high level, then we'll be just fine. And then we'll let the scoreboard take care of itself, you know, because at the end of the day, if they're a better football team, that'll show. And if we're a better football team, that'll show too. So, you know, Coach Servance and them do a great job over at Ellison. Good luck to them tonight. And, you know, at the end of the day, it's going to be a fun event.
Yes, sir. All right. Go Roos.
Go Roos, absolutely.
Go Roos.
Thank you, VJ.
Of course.
Appreciate you, man.
Welcome back, and we're joined by wide receiver Connor Thompson. Who's your favorite college or NFL team?
My favorite NFL team is the Chiefs.
Why is that?
Because we love the Arrowheads.
Who's your favorite college or NFL player?
NFL player Jamar Chase.
What's your favorite video game?
Call of Duty. I just
Why?
like the zombies mode.
Who's your favorite teacher?
I have to say Mr. Donnelly.
And why is that?
He was just a good teacher to me in my 10th grade year.
Okay, 10 years from now, what do you see yourself doing?
I feel like I'm going to be a retailer or a house designer.
House design? Mm-hmm. If you mess up at a practice or at a game, what's one coach you don't want to see come up to you?
Probably Coach Fuson, because he get mad every time we drop a ball or just mess up on a route.
Okay. Thank you for being here with us.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching The Scoreboard Show, a student-produced program from the Killeen ISD Career Center. See and hear more on YouTube at KCC Film Class or on the radio at My 95.1. I'm VJ Brown, and we'll see you next week right here on The Scoreboard.